was for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. That's that's another song I wanted to play. Whew, man, but welcome to part 2. I'm gonna continue. I just wanted to play that. So we're gonna continue on. I thought it would split the part on automatically, but I am using my bigger memory card, so I added more light so you guys can see. Because on this side, it seemed like it was darker, but now it should be much better, hopefully. But I'm gonna continue on for part 2. Take this out. Resident Evil 3. That was Cold Sweat, the theme song. So I'm going to add that to the description too for the songs that I listened to. Some of my favorite songs. That was a question I answered in part 1. So Asteroid Tales, he asked, what are some of your hobbies besides video games? Now, video games has always been a part of my life. It's been a huge part, my favorite hobby I grew up with. I'm not a party guy. I don't drink, smoke, do drugs, or anything like that. And I know everyone goes out and parties. Oh, if you don't party, then you're automatically a lame, and people won't like you, and people will hate you, and will dislike you just because you're not in the party scene. You're not a partier. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not. And some other things that I probably do is for hobbies, movies. I'm a huge movie guy. Anime. Just movies, anime, TV shows, cartoons. I still watch cartoons from the past, from Cartoon Network. Remember Kids Next Door, Teen Titans, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo. All those different shows from the past that people remember. Scooby Doo and all that stuff. I watch those stuff when I'm not probably playing video games. I hang out with friends and stuff, but just like I said before, I'm not like a party person or anything like that. Oh, I go out and party when I'm not playing video games. I turn up, get drunk, and high and all that stuff. Nope, that's not who I am. That's not what I do. But I would definitely say that for some of the other hobbies that I like to do. I would say drawing, but I suck at it. And other than that, or if I'm not playing video games, watching movies, or any sort of anime or cartoons from the past and stuff like that, I'm listening to video game theme songs, just like the one I played, and some of the other songs that I shared in part 1. I'm listening to video game music, or probably watching videos, and probably YouTubing. And probably watching some old videos of mine from the past, some other videos and stuff like that. Checking out gaming news, some upcoming gaming news, and chatting with you guys, interacting with you guys from here, the channel, PSN, and probably most likely playing with you guys. But I know that's part of video games. But other than that, I'm probably just listening to music, chatting with you guys, and just hanging out, and checking out gaming music, gaming updates, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just not that. I'm not just like a party goer or anything. I'm not against parties, but it's just like I'm not the party type for me. So hopefully that answered his question. Help me get to 100K. Asked, can you start doing Storytime videos if you have any? I have a couple stories I could probably share. I think I did that probably from a series called Creepypasta, where I would share like stories, some of my real life real life scary moments from my life that I still have on a playlist. And if he's watching this, I can probably send you the link to the playlist. It's called Creepypasta. I haven't done those in a while. Real time scary stories. And someone was sharing some of his stories with me, and he actually said I can actually make a video and talk about it in the video, and share his little scary moment and stuff like that. And maybe I could probably do some of you guys as a scary time. Scary moments of your life, if you feel comfortable with me sharing. I did that series. That's what that series was about, Creepypasta. So if he's watching this, I can link him the playlist right now. You can still find it. It's Creepypasta with PowBlock. The series I shared mine. I think the first 2 episodes was my own stories, or I think it was probably the first episode was just mine, and then some others that volunteered to share their story times from their scary moments of their life. So I probably would do that if people want to see that. I do have some scary, some stories I can probably tell. Dizzy Knight, he said, can you do a unlocking the dark matter with subscribers? Remember I used to do that? Remember I was trying to get the dark matter from Black Ops 3 for PlayStation 3? I still have Black Ops 3 for old gen. I didn't get it for new gen. But even though it was as if it wasn't finished, Just like I told someone else that was new that jumped on one of my Black Ops 3 videos, saying, haha, you got it for last gen. Like, so at least I was ballsy enough to play it from start to finish. But and I still like the game for what it is. I mean, I probably wouldn't get the dark matter anymore, because at that rate, when I was trying to get the dark matter, I was like, man, this is gonna take me a long time to get the dark matter camo, and you have to get it. You have to get the other camos, get gold with all the other weapons for the Black Ops 3. Now, is that any different from the other Call of Duty games where you have to get Red Tiger for those other games from Call of Duty 4 and those other Call of Duty games? No, not really, but some of those guns I can't really use. And then the fact is, on last gen, it's kind of tough to try to move your character, and then it's so much lag, and then it's going to be tough to really try to get those headshots, complete those challenges when the connections drop, and then you get those people who can't take their losses. They end up leaving the game, and then you just, I guess all the stuff that you do in the match probably doesn't count and doesn't end up not counting. And then remember how it used to freeze a lot? It doesn't happen anymore, but it will still possibly happen when you try to play it while you play Black Ops 3. For some people out there still having problems. And then you can't even find any lobbies, you know, really too much. I'm just forced to play team deathmatch, domination, and as much as I want to play game modes like uplink, I can't really find those modes. But I don't think I want to probably go for dark matter. I don't know anymore. But as far as the subscriber part, I would love to play that game with some of you guys who still have it, and play with more of you guys. I've been meaning to do that and probably game with some more of you guys out there. Overwatch, Battlefield 1, just like I was mentioning with the streaming thing, debut stream. Battlefield 1, I deleted it, but I still have it. But it's like I had to make room for it for Andromeda on my PlayStation 4. Overwatch, Battlefield, Bad Company 2. I love that game. Still play it. All the Call of Duties I still have, except for Ghost and Advanced Warfare, the worst ones I ever played. I would love to play with more of you guys out there, and Dizzy Knight himself for Black Ops 3, but I don't think I'm gonna probably go for dark matter. I don't care about the camos anymore. So I just like and the other thing that I did was I tried to go for the Diamond Knight, but then I thought I was gonna get Diamond once I got all the night kills to get it gold. The only gold weapon I have on that game is just the gold knight, and then I thought I was gonna get Diamond, and then someone said, oh, you gotta get the pistols, you gotta get the camos for the pistols. So I was like, I don't even think I'll be able to get it, because you know it's gonna take so long, and then the other guns in the game to get dark matter. But I don't know. I'm not too sure about the dark matter part, but I definitely love to play with you, Dizzy Knight, and many others out there. Maybe host subscriber lobbies and stuff like that with more of you guys, for sure. Albert O'Connor Look at this question. He says, I don't even know what to say to this question. He asked, he said, if Jesus walked on water, did he swim on land? What does Albert O'Connor think? What do you guys think? Now let's read that question again. If Jesus walked on water, did he swim on land? Now if he walked on water, maybe he can swim on land. He got that ability. Alright, that's I don't know how to answer that question. Alright. Woo. Okay. Ultimate Faith, he said, how old I am? How old are you? I'm 23. I just turned 23 this past October. I still feel like I'm 22. I don't feel any older. Battlefield Bad Company 2. He asked, huge fan of the Bad Company videos. He says, Bad Company 2, your favorite game? It's one of my, I would say it's one of my favorite first-person shooter games. I think it's still one of the best ones. I like Bad Company 2 way more than Battlefield 1. That's why I play Bad Company 2 way more than Battlefield 1. And some of the people that I've seen play that was playing a ton of Battlefield 1, they're not playing it anymore. They jumped to Rainbow Six Siege and playing other games. So I don't know. But I would definitely say Bad Company 2 is one of my top favorite first-person shooters alongside of Call of Duty 4. And I wouldn't be able to probably say, oh, it's my favorite game of all time. But it's definitely one of my favorite shooters. One of my top favorite shooters I would put up there. Definitely my top 5 with Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Because there's so many different games. I have so many favorite games. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Gex, if you guys heard of that series before. Tomba, let's see, Ape Escape from PlayStation, from the original PlayStation 1 series. I play all of them. Ape Escape 1 through 3. I love that series. And many different other favorite games I played from the past and grew up with. Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, just to name a few. But I definitely wouldn't be able to say it's my favorite game. But it's a top tier shooter, one of the best shooters out there still to this day. And that game is like what, over 7 years old? Oh, basically. So people still play it. It's 2017. Next question is for RCA Man. He asks, what is your favorite childhood memory? What was your favorite childhood video game growing up? Now I got them right here. I got them right next to me. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab them. But it's for childhood memory. I'm just gonna be open. I don't care. I'm probably favorite childhood memory. Let's see. I don't know. Well, getting lost in Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I would say that's a childhood memory I could think of. But I would say playing my first video game, playing my discovery of video games, playing on the Sega Genesis. Getting into video games, definitely for sure. Pokemon. Now, for his question, his other part of the question, childhood video game growing up. I have a couple of them that I still have, but I just don't have the games. Let me see. Do I have? Here's one of them. This is from the Game Boy Color. Remember this? Let me see if it focuses on the camera, so I can show you guys. Here it is. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. I still have this for Game Boy Color. I lost. Somebody stole my Game Boy Color. Yeah, but this would be one of my favorite childhood games growing up. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color, and then I don't have Pokemon. Obviously, I don't have Pokemon Blue anymore. Since I don't have that, here's another one. Pokemon Gold. I have this. This doesn't even work. Once you try to save, it won't save your game. It's just that old. Here's Pokemon Gold version from the Game Boy Color. And then some Sega Genesis games that I grew up playing with. I'm going to probably try to grab a few of them right now. If I get the chance. Yep, I think I can find some of them. You know what? I'm gonna share several of them right now. I'm gonna share several of the games right now. I have a couple. Yeah, here they go. I got them. Let's see, childhood game growing up. We got them all right here. I got several. I'm about to show. I'm definitely gonna share a couple of them. And for this question, we got. I just recently played this. Remember this? I did a playthrough of this on the channel. Banjo-Kazooie. Some of my childhood games. Star Fox 64. Let's see. Genesis memories. Vector Man 2 if it focuses. See, there it is. Vector Man 2. And then this one. This was one of my first games that I started. It was the very first games I played. Sonic 2 on the Genesis. Let's see. What else do we have? And remember this? I know he remember my playthrough with this. Then GoldenEye. And then another one I'll share. I got so many other childhood games. Look at this. Crash Team Racing from the PlayStation 1. Still got it. So that's just a couple games from my childhood that I just dug out. And definitely Pokemon Blue. Those are some of my favorites. So I would definitely say some of those. It's so hard to just pick one video game. Oh my, that's my all-time favorite and favorite game growing up. But those are just several games from the past I remember playing, and I even did videos on some of those right now. And speaking of Banjo, I still have Banjo Tooie that I never even finished at all. But I definitely want to play that again. But those are some of the games I grew up playing with from the Sega Genesis era. And PS1, Nintendo 64. I even still have Beavis and Butthead from the Genesis. I could have shown too. But those are definitely some of my favorites. Pascal, he asked, have you ever broken... Pascal from Instagram. He said, have you ever broken a bone? Now, I got a story for this. And now, this is the... Going back to... Who asked that question? 100K early in the Q&A, he asked about Storytime. Now I broke a bone. I broke my arm before. Now let me tell you guys the the story, and it just really quickly. It was during recess, during elementary school, and I was playing tag with a lot of people. Everyone was playing. I was the fastest, and no one could catch me. No one could catch me at all. And I'm still pretty quick, but no one could catch me. And then everyone was, the person who was coming after us. And everybody got on the slide. Everyone went on the slide, and I got stuck because it was so many people trying to go down the slide at the same time because they were trying to get away from the person who was it. I go down the slide, and then I land super hard on the ground because everyone was in a hurry, just moving so fast. I got pushed to the ground, and then all the people I forgot how many people was coming down the slide. Once they come down the slide, everyone just fell off the slide, and all those bodies were on top of my arm. That's how I ended up breaking my arm. And then I was crying. I was crying so loud. They had to get send me to the office and everything. But that's what happened. That's how I ended up breaking my arm. But I'll never forget that. It was a blue cast. I'll never forget that. But that's how I ended up breaking my bone. Have I ever broken any other bones? I don't know. No, I haven't. But that was just the only memory that I remember. Breaking my arm when all those people came down the slide. Everyone just tumbled on each other, and I was on the bottom. I was on the very bottom. Just all those kids just jumped. It just fell down, and of course the person who was hitting did not end up getting me, but I was already hurt in the process. But that's my quick little story of breaking my arm. I'm gonna probably, let me see how many questions. I'm going to try to do this question, and then I'm going to try to fit in a part 3, because I think part 3 is going to end up being potentially longer because of some of these questions I'm going to talk about. But I'm going to do SDF. He had a couple questions here. He said, do you record battles with subscribers, with fans, and fans and subscribers for Sun and Moon? I mean, I had a plan. I remember when I made a video about it, but no one ended up sending. No one dropped any friend codes, so I assume no one was playing. No one had the game, and no one was probably playing it. And some people didn't even have the game yet that I remember. I would love to play. I still have my Moon, but I don't know. I would love to play with some of you guys out there that want to play. Even XDF out there. Maybe I could probably include that with the Call of Duty videos with subscribers, and Call of Duty, Battlefield, Overwatch, and Infinite Warfare, Zombies, and different games of different sorts, and plus Pokemon Moon battles with some of you guys that want to play. Yeah, I don't have a competitive team. I don't, because remember when I did my recent playthrough of Pokemon Moon, I was only playing for the story. I don't have like a competitive team. I don't have any Pokemon EV train. I know about that stuff, but I'll probably just play for fun. But I'm sure I'll probably get destroyed from those who have competitive teams, actual strategies with the spikes and toxic spikes, where you take damage when you switch your Pokemon out and take damage even right off the bat, and all types of different strategies people have out there that are really competitive players that are really good out there taking it serious. But I definitely would love to do that. He also asked any plans on going on Deviant Art. I heard of Deviant Art, but from what I've seen on there, isn't those people who just can draw really good and are really extreme artists and stuff like that? Well, I don't think, why would I be on there? Because I'm not good at drawing. I'm not an artist. But if he can explain to me anything else that you could find on Deviant Art, besides just art, that's just what I've seen. I've seen some really good art from there from Deviant Art, the website. And I know some of you guys probably, I've seen some people actually have one from via Instagram from different pages I've seen. From art pages and drawings and stuff like that. But I just always thought that was a place for just art. But if it's not just art, it's maybe other stuff, then I probably would go on there. But what else can you post on Deviant Art though? I don't know too much about it. He asked what's your most favorite series, TV, gaming series, and most favorite series, TV and gaming series. So, and he also asked, do you like One Piece? And if so, do you like Bellamy? Who is Bellamy? I don't know who Bellamy is, because I haven't watched every single episode of One Piece. But I definitely watch One Piece. Will be definitely one of my favorite anime series and TV shows. Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu Yu Hakusho, Case Closed, Trigun, Inuyasha. I know a little bit about One Punch Man. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z. I'll throw that out. Definitely my favorite. I haven't watched all the newest stuff and all the new episodes. I know it's Dragon Ball Z Super, Super Saiyan Blue, and all that. I haven't seen none of those episodes, but I heard a lot about them. Naruto Shippuden. I haven't seen all those episodes, but I've seen all the older series with Sasuke, Ninja, and Rock Lee when they were in tuning exams and in that tournament, Gaara, and all those different characters competing. Sakura, Ino, Shikamaru, Kiba, all those different characters, Kakashi, and all those other people in the show. Some other anime shows that I like. Zatch Bell. I'm trying to think of some others. Yeah, those some of those animes that I watch, but I haven't watched all the newest stuff, the most popular ones that people watch today. Soul Eater is another one I would probably throw out there. Sailor Moon. Yeah, I know it's girly, but still, I watched that from the past. Sailor Moon. Sailor Mars. Sailor Jupiter. Sailor Venus. That's her. That's her. I remember Sailor Moon. I forgot the quote, what her line would say. For justice or something. I don't know. But I like Sailor Moon too. Gaming series, I don't have. It's just like I said before. It's so many different gaming series. I'm gonna just throw some other ones that I haven't even said much about. Uncharted, Last of Us. Let's see, Gears of War, Halo, Dragon Quest. It's so many Pokemon. I'm into the Atelier series. I don't know if you guys know about that. Artanaleco, the anime, Disgaea. I played all the Disgaea games. A huge Tales fan. Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Abyss, all those different Tales of games. I would definitely say it's some of my favorite gaming series. Call of Duty, one of my favorite shooter series. So many different just gaming series out there, from Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and many others out there. Jack and Daxter. Jack and Daxter is another. Sly Cooper. And another show that just came up to my head. I was trying to think of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards behind me. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Not too much of that. Beyblade, I watched that too, if that counts. I love that. And I don't know who Bellamy is. I kind of want to look him up really fast and take the time to find out who Bellamy is. Because I'm going to get ready to start another part after this. Let's see. I'm gonna look up and see who is Bellamy. I'm gonna jump on Google really quickly, right here. Who is Bellamy from One Piece? My favorite One Piece characters is Sanji. My favorite One Piece character can't even talk. My favorite One Piece character will be Sanji and Luffy. Those are my favorites from the show. But who is Bellamy from One Piece? I'm about to look him up. I never heard of him before. He's probably one of his... Oh, I see him. That's XDF's profile picture. That's what it is. That's what it is. I recognize it now because I said, wait a minute. His avatar, his profile picture on here on YouTube is Bellamy. So I don't know who Bellamy is, but I've never seen him before. But I recognized him from your avatar. But hopefully that answers questions. And if he's watching this. And anyone else out there knows about Deviant Art. I don't know too much about it, but what else can you post on there besides art? I suck at drawing. All I can draw is stick figures. That's it. But if you do know about Deviant Art and can explain to me what else is on there, I don't think, why would I go on Deviant Art when I don't have any art, and I don't have any artistic skills, and I'm not an artist. But I have a couple more questions. I'm going to do one more part, and I'm going to really probably just get really honest for these and tell you guys about these different questions and things I want to address and stuff that I want to share with you guys for these particular questions coming up. So I'm going to do one more part. I hope you guys are enjoying the Q&A, and I'll be right back for a part 3, and hope you guys check out part 1 if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in part 3.